welcome to those of you who are hopping on live, but also those of you watching after the fact. We are at the PGA Show 2026, and we are going to some big major players in the golf space right now. My name is John. The channel is called Iron Sharpen Irons Golf, where one golfer sharpens another, and we are at the Ping display here in Orlando, Florida. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if you have any questions or what you want to see. Ping is doing a lot of business, though, right now. I can tell you that. And they, I believe, are up to the number of 440 on their drivers. Yep, the G440. The 10K, 10K Max, all those things. You know, are they marketing terms or are they actually delivering on their promises? I do know that Ping makes a terrific driver. I am currently in a TaylorMade QI35, which I love, but Ping, they always bring the colorways too. So we're gonna walk around the show floor here. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. And wow, this is gorgeous. So anybody who's anybody in the golf space, they are here at this show. We're at FootJoy. We'll walk over to Cobra here. Actually, we will walk you over to Titleist. The white glove service that is Titleist, and you're going to see all these guys wearing white lab coats and white jackets. It feels a little pretentious to me, but that's just me. And I know a lot of you are Scotty Cameron fans. If you play a Cameron, comment, let me know. I'm not sure if I can see all the comments rolling in here, but again, would love to know where you're from, where you're watching from. Oh, we got the cops out here checking out the clubs. Here it is. Every year they put the Scotty Cameron display in the same spot. So I don't know what it is with these putters. I mean, I get it. They're high quality. I do have a Scotty Cameron. I don't hit it because it's not forgiving, but the head covers are a big deal. I follow Brad Faxon on social media, and he's always been with Scotty Cameron and with Titleist, and he's always talking about whatever new stuff that they have, and they always send it to him. So here's the lineup of the Scotty Camerons. What's new this year? I couldn't tell you. I just know that everybody goes bonkers for these putters. Oh, okay, here's a new design. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is the double wide. I do believe that this is new for 2026 or this year. I have not seen this in person before, but that looks fabulous. So the studio style, square back too, with that same look, same finish, the same weighting system. And look at that face. Wow. That's tremendous. Okay, it's making me want to try to hit this, Scotty. And also, here is a new one. And I believe this is their solution to the zero torque putter. Wow, this is very, very pretty. The 9R. Okay, so Scotty Cameron has me looking at him again. Just beautiful, beautiful finish, beautiful styling. Well, I'm glad we walked over here. But you're talking about, I don't know, I mean, maybe 10,000. I want to say 10,000 exhibitors. It's probably too many. It's got to be a couple thousand. It feels like 10,000. It could be overwhelming walking through here. Here's the lab coats. Everybody, take a look at that. We were going to go to Cobra, so we'll do that. Oh, and we'll show you PXG. So we're on one end of the show floor where all the club manufacturers are. And then as we get going down this way, it'll be more accessories, more apparel, more clothing. Barstool Sports is here. Actually, Lab was here yesterday. We'll see if we can run into Lab. I'm not sure where they're at on the exhibits floor, but I did see them yesterday. They said formally for the first time ever, they showed up at the PGA Show. So that was cool to see. They debuted the DF3 with the new stainless steel insert. Again, if you track Lab at all, if you're way into golf, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But basically, Lab is kind of taking over putters right now. And they debuted a new putter at the show during demo day. So that's the outdoor exhibition. This is the indoor exhibition, and PXG is here. I just tried their new irons, and man, those things just launch. These things are nuts, okay? If you play PXG, let me know in the comments. PXG just shocks me every time. Now, their driver, I didn't hit it that well. Probably me, but it could be the driver. But their Gen 8 irons absolutely deliver. A 7-iron for me usually is like 260, or I'm sorry, 160, not 260. But I was getting 10 yards consistently more on the 7-iron with PXG. Have nice accessories. overpriced. And boy, there's so much overpriced stuff at the PGA Show here. Again, you're not going to get any fluff from me. I'm going to cut through here. So we'll give you honest opinions about what we're seeing, not tell you what you want to hear, but maybe you want to hear honesty. Club Glove, they make some really nice bag covers, but shout out Sunday Golf. I have a new Sunday Golf travel bag that I traveled with. That thing was a game changer for me. We're at Golf Logics in Bushnell, Foresight Sport. Oh, Cleveland is here, and Shrixon. If you guys have questions, I'm going to see if I can pull up the chat. Oh, there we go. Canada. Okay, I do see somebody. Thanks. I guess I had to change a setting here. I don't do too many live videos. Thanks for tuning in. I am on the journey to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I know I'm going to hit it. At this point, I'm approaching 900, but if you're watching this and you like it, I've got content for months coming out of the show. Really unique stuff, new products, different products. Now we're at Bridgestone, but I would just appreciate a subscribe. Give me a like. Doing this for you guys, and actually my genuine goal, I'm gonna show my face for this. Hi, my name's John. Iron Sharpen Irons Golf. Genuinely, what I really enjoy is just telling stories of brands that need a little bit of buzz and need some storytelling. So that's my background. I'm a sportscaster, broadcaster. I've done it for 20 years or so. I was diagnosed with cancer in 2015. That basically flipped my career upside down. I did local sports in Vegas. I'd go to all the championship fights. I'd go to all the UFC events. I'd go to anything and everything that was sports in Vegas until I got sick. And 10 years later, I'm cancer-free, praise God. But basically my career took a little bit of a turn. So this is how I stay in the game as far as broadcasting and content goes. So thanks for coming along the journey with me, and again, would appreciate any follows and subscribes. We're at Bridgestone Golf, and Bridgestone, they say they've got groundbreaking technology. I've covered it in a different live that I did yesterday at Demo Day, but basically this is what they're saying their new tour ball does, which is insane. Thank you, Swifty. All glory to God. Thank you, my friend. 10 years, and yeah, again, I could get deeper into the story. Scan said I had cancer, had surgery, looked bad, a lot going on there, and then the doctor said that the oncology report came back negative, and there was no cancer spotted. So scan revealed it, God healed it, and that's my testimony. Praise God. I was in the hospital for 12 days and stuff. But I'm very grateful. I wake up really grateful every day. Full swing. I believe this is Tiger Woods brand. Yes, it sure is. There is a rangefinder somewhere that is going for 200 bucks. Shot Scope, I believe, is what it's called. I have yet to come across them, but maybe we'll do that today. So I've hit a couple manufacturers today. Callaway, who I think we're coming across right now. We are. That's the next booth. And then I'll show you the Nike golf booth. Nike coming in strong. But, you know, I don't know how many people are here, 20,000 people. It's just, there's people everywhere. My original plan was to only come yesterday, Tuesday, and today, Wednesday. But there's so much to see and there's so much to do. I'm coming back on Thursday. So I got a hotel room really close to the convention center. I'll be back tomorrow. If you care, I'll probably do another live stream then. Callaway always brings it with the exhibits and the displays. The Chrome Tour ball, you saw the new quantum face technology, here it is, and then I'll go back and show you the driver and talk about the tech, because I had a couple guys talk to me about it, and I hit it, and it really felt great. Looks like we've got a party here. Oh, it might be happy hour. It sure is. There's some cocktails back there. But let's show you the driver and talk to you about what's in it. So they've got the quantum driver. Oh, we lost a T. It's all the way back here. I'll go ahead and help. Hold on. We're just gonna chuck it. There it is. Did it. Are able to show us the Easy Tee matte synthetic turf. Okay, maybe. They might not be anywhere close to where I'm at, and the show floor is huge. But I'll see if I can do it. Right now we're at Callaway. Here's our quantum driver. So it's new technology in the face, a thinner face. So what they have is 3 layers. Outside is titanium. There's a polymer middle. It is not epoxy. It is a polymer that bonds three different, or the three materials together. So no epoxy, it's not brittle, it's more flexible, and it stays thin. So titanium followed by a polymer, followed by a carbon insert in the face. And it felt really good. I hit it all over the face because I only took a couple swings today. And it played my baby draw very nicely. My normal ball flight, which is low, and it goes right to left. And it felt really good. I'm still happy with my QI 35, though. I'm not spending $700 on a driver anytime soon. Is this a zero torque putter? I think it is. Yep, their new Odyssey. You can take a look at that. Their Jailbird. And we're going to head back out. So with these lives, clearly I can't get from one booth to another in what would be no time when you edit video together. Right now I am walking. But it does give you a little bit of realism and a real good feel for what the show floor is like. Not anybody can be invited. You do have to apply. You have to get approved. I am an approved, it's upside down, but influencer. We're at Nike, which they did a tremendous job this year. I was here last year. Nike was here last year. It was their first display at the PGA Show in a number of years, and it was boring. And I'm just going to say it. Last year was boring. Today and this year they brought it. They also are bringing the music. It's like happy hour now, so a lot of booths are throwing parties, but they have got polo upon polo, design upon design. And they're bringing back the old Shield logo. It's backwards here. They brought this back. I actually used to work for Nike. Not that any of you would care, but I worked for Nike in the early 2000s, 2005-ish, 2004-ish, when this was the logo. They brought it back. Not my thing, could be your thing. This looks a little bit more trendy. So Nike really did bring a lot more styles and a lot more uniqueness this year. Last year it was very plain and nothing going on at all. I'm not sure if I just snuck in here because they've got everything roped off. And they've got a DJ and they've got food. Good stuff. Maybe we can sample the food, but a great job by Nike Golf. I probably shouldn't be going that way. Looks like they're closing deals. I'll just go under right here. Yeah, keep commenting if there's something you want to see. I'll just tell you if I saw it, because I have seen so many exhibitors, but yet I haven't seen every exhibitor here. Easy T. I am moving into that space where we are seeing a little bit more of the accessories. We basically left the clubs, and now we're moving on into more of the accessories and the apparel. Here's Putt View. If you've ever seen Putt View, man, I would love, 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 love one of these in my house. There's the elevated platform back in the back there. This is fun. Putt View also has I saw it last year. I don't think it went anywhere because it's a tremendous expense. They have like a VR headset that you can put on that reads screens for you. You can't take it on the course. It costs $14,000. Insanity. And it didn't even read the putt that I was trying to hit. It was off a few inches to the left. It was pretty comical. I did that video. That was one of my videos that I blew up. If you're new to the channel, again, welcome. This is not my full-time job. I'm not a full-time creator, but I love coming to the PGA Show and trying to serve brands and create content that helps them out. So small brands, independent brands, not necessarily the big brands. Again, I'll be putting a video together about PXG and about Callaway. We filmed all that stuff. But I love, like I found the water weasel. That's what it's called. If you check out my Instagram, again, the same handle, Iron Sharpen Irons Golf. It is a tool that you can fish out golf balls, right? Golf ball retriever tool. But instead of getting one ball out at a time, you can get 4 out. I was like floored with it. And it was one of the favorite things that I saw out here, so I posted that a little bit earlier today. We might come across it here while we're walking. Here's the synthetic turf. Let me see if I can find this Easy T thing, if you're still on. whoever was asking about that. Had somebody from Canada hop on. If there's anybody else out there, let me know where you're joining from. This is in Orlando, Florida. We're in the golf cart section. Oh yeah, this one I saw yesterday, and I wanted to see it again today. This thing is dope. Here's the cab. And then it's got forward and backward face seating. And then I guess you could put your clubs back there. It's not necessarily designed as a golf cart, but you could definitely use it. Although I don't think anybody would allow it on their golf course. This thing is dope though. Made by Columbia Golf Carts. What does this retail for? I'm live on YouTube.
Are you live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Well, anywhere they can go from anywhere from 38,000 to 40,000, depending on how you option them.
Okay, 38 grand. You know what? I would be okay with that number. Now, when I spend that number, I'm not sure, but I think from what I've seen at the show, 38 grand for something like this is more than a reasonable price for what you'd see.
Why it stands out from other things
of course
you
you should. I mean, we can see it, but why does it stand out?
It is it's an LSV for that. It has a range of 110 miles.
Oh,
on that.
so
yes.
I mean, I could take it on a road trip. It's not street legal, though.
It is street legal.
Oh my
It's an
gosh.
LSV, yes.
Okay.
And it's
Oh,
lithium
she said it.
battery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How cool. Okay, so now you can take this on the road. All right, well, now I want to buy it. So you've convinced me. Thank you so much. Street legal. This is wild. Oh my gosh, I just don't know how they come up with this stuff. Columbia Golf Carts. Oh, we love doing live interviews on these. We've been doing it for, we did it yesterday. I talked to several companies. Oakley. I talked to a adaptive cart manufacturer that they make adaptive carts. A gentleman, triple amputee, was there that we interviewed live. That was cool. And God bless that man. I think his name was Mike, if I'm remembering properly. But we got video of him hitting some golf balls in this adaptive cart, which was really, really cool. Yeah, a lot of, again, the golf carts really do get a lot of eyeballs. And there's one other company I did a video with. I'm gonna see if we stroll past them here as we get more towards the apparel, which I don't know if anybody wants to see apparel, but if you do, Good is here, Breezy is here, Barstool is here. They're all here. Grant Horvat was here. I met Peter Finch here. I saw Jimmy Roberts. If anybody is old enough to know who Jimmy Roberts is, but I did see him. He's the GOAT as far as broadcasting goes, one of the GOATs. I am close to where I want to be just because I want to show off this golf cart manufacturer that has a fully enclosed golf cart with HVAC. We're coming up on them right now. Massimo. Texas-based. I visited these guys a couple times. They're going to be really excited to see me again here. I'm actually going to sneak past here so you see their cabs are fully enclosed. This is the one. It's a golf cart, fully enclosed, and it has HVAC. Hey, Ron. Hi, Ron. How are you? I'm back. So there's the unit on the back, and then you hop in. And it's fully enclosed, so you've got this. I'm going to turn on the key. I totally turned it on. I probably shouldn't have, but there it comes on. And then there's some switches down there. You get the HVAC on, and this thing blows cool. So if you're in a hot climate, like I am, I'm in Vegas, or if you're in a cold climate and you can manage to play golf, maybe even during this time of year, it has heat, it has AC. And this one is much less than the golf cart that we just saw. It's also really, really like well built and sturdy. I don't know if you heard that at all, but it's like solid, very well built. Starts at $14,000 with HVAC. That other one for $38,000, no HVAC, but street legal. And now we're right past the Water Weasel, which I'm going to take you there. This has been a fun day, a really tiring day. I got to be honest with you. I visited so many manufacturers, so many booths. This is the new product zone. So this is where you're going to find the small companies that really could use a little bit of engagement and help. And here it is, the water weasel. We're live on YouTube. We're live. Okay, the water weasel is here. Just give me the demo because my hands are full. And just I'll talk through it, but let me get a look at it. So that's it. This is the golf ball retriever. You hit one in the water, but you leave with way more than one. So Darren's just going to throw it in there, and he's going to show you how it works because I got a cool display. That's one. That's two. That's three. And that's four. Come on. Now tell me that's not the dope. Oh, he missed it, but I missed one earlier too. Tell me that's not the dopest ball retriever you've ever seen. Because I don't know about you guys. I lose balls in the water. I'm not that good. And this one, you get 4 out for the one that you put in. And hopefully one of them is a Pro V1. And maybe one of them or all of them aren't the ball that you hit in there, but you came out with way more than you put in there. Please comment. Let me know what you think of this. I mean, is it stupid? I'll say that, and I'll pass it on to Darren. I mean, you're going to hurt his feelings, but I think this is dope. $50 retail price, and I mean, you know, golf ball retriever. Maybe you find one on Amazon really cheap for $20. I don't even know, but $50 for something like this, that is a cool tool. I think is worth the price. Shout out Caddy Splash. Oh, they're packing up. Are you guys packing up? You're not done for the day. Yeah, of course not.
I was restocking.
Yeah. Oh, restocking because you guys are selling a bunch.
Not selling.
Yeah.
We are gifting.
Gift. Oh,
we're gonna gift you one.
yeah.
Today.
I already got one though, so it's all good. Yeah. It's all good. So Caddy Splash, they obviously have that brush that you all have seen, but they're debuting the Divity. I should have got another one. I can give it away. Actually, let's do that. Somebody comment and I'll give it away. We're gonna do a giveaway right now live. How about that? So if you want it, just comment that you want it, and then I'll send it to you. You have to subscribe though. That's the minimum. I do have my comments on. So yeah, yes, we were talking about the tees earlier. There it is right there. Jacob's got it. So step tee and divot repair tool. You put your thumb right there. You pop it up. And they're expanding the product line, $6.99 for a pack of 6. Yes, 4. Pack of, I was close. Pack of 4.
You gotta listen to this guy.
I visited you guys earlier though. There it is. You want it. You win. B Jody. You got to email me. irons@gmail.com. I hope that's not too much to ask. But if you can email me, just because I won't know how I could track you down, email me and I'll get you one. What color do you want? Do you want black or do you want the white? I'll hang out here for another second. I'm finding out what color. We have a winner. And I will send it. I'm telling you I will send it, and it'll probably cost me a little bit shipping. Oh, thanks, Swifty. Okay, we'll just grab you the black one. We'll take a black one. Yep.
They're at 17.
Thanks, Jake.
Dude,
Appreciate you guys. Yeah. Take care.
7.
All right, I got it for you. Black, please. I grabbed it already. Boom. We're on the same page. Okay. New product zone. I'll walk in here. This is going well. As long as I have people on, we'll stay on. I want to show you this, the big training grip. This is a video that is on my shorts feed. I posted it this morning. So that's the grip. That's the clubs. This is obviously something. Oh, you are welcome. Again, I hope you subscribe. I don't know how I'm going to be able to tell, but I'm sure you did. We'll take care of you. Thanks to the guys. It's Caddy Splash. So that's the grip. Obviously, you can't take it on the course, but basically what it does is it takes your hands out of the shot, and you can't use your hands, and I can tell you this, that it's a fact because I tried it, and you can't use your hands. You have to rotate your body to be able to move the club head through the ball at impact. Really weird. The design is a little off the wall with the tie-dye, but it works. And within 3 swings, I started using my body to swing. So, yeah, something your coach would use. Yeah, Swifty. And it probably would be good. Actually, I don't even know. I know I tagged them in Instagram. But in case you're interested, you can take a screenshot of that. Kadero grip. This is from Japan. And Ishikawa, that's the name of the golfer that uses that. His coach uses that. Is it Roki Ishikawa? I think so. So that's one of the cool new products there. They've got this golf bag case there. It's clear, translucent, a travel case. I don't know that I'd use that. And then there was one exhibitor over here that I actually want to show because this is the only display he has here at the show, and it's this, Lose the Lead. Masso Golf, but it's just a new way to get rid of the lead tape or add lead. And what the gentleman who invented this said is that so many manufacturers, they add weight here, and it's not helpful for a golfer. But when you add the weight here where it needs to go, right, these are detachable, but then they actually adhere with an adhesive to make them rules compliant. So you can adjust where you want them on the club, you can adjust the weight, and then it does have a 3M on the back. So I guess you can experiment with it to put it where you want it to go and then lock it down. All right, I'm trapped. Let me turn around. And we'll keep moving. All right, this is a lot of talking on my own, so the comments are going to be helpful for me to keep going. If you're just hopping on, PGA Show 2026, Orlando, Florida, thousands of people, thousands of exhibitors, a lot going on and a lot to see here. I'll be back tomorrow, but I shot so many pieces of content that it's making my head spin, and I've only posted like 2 or 3 of them. Pulley carts or trolleys, whatever you want to call them. That's a big technology here. I see brand after brand after brand making that stuff. Here's another brand here. There's content guys. There's content guys everywhere. I've been meaning to see the Breezy tent. See if we can run into Bob Does Sports, Joey D, my guy. So now we're getting into apparel. We're getting into signage. We're getting into high class accessories. There is someone that can bring it back to me. Okay. I don't know how we're going to do that. You're going to have to email me, though. Okay? Email me, ironsharpenirons@gmail.com. I am happy to ship it to you, though. But email me and tell me who this person is, and if you give me a phone number, I can just text him and see if we can drop it off to him. I'll be here for a little bit longer. Are we at the PGA of America? We are. We have trophies here. And I guess these are actual trophies. Actual trophies? Are these the real trophies, or are these recreations? Yeah, yeah, they got it roped off. Well, I know it's sometimes they'll bring the not real ones. So it looks like we've got the PGA Championship. Yep, that's the Senior Championship trophy. This is the PGA of America actual trophy, and the Women's PGA Championship trophy. That's pretty cool. Well attended here, the PGA folks. Lots of suits there. Lots of quarter zips there. Lots of well-dressed people. Speaking of wardrobe, let me shout them out. I am wearing my David and Goliath polo by Tees Cross. Shout out Tees Cross. Those guys are great. They make conversation starters. I actually had a great conversation with a guy who was an alcoholic for 20 years, he said. And he prayed a prayer, and he said he woke up the next day and he had no desire to drink, which I know is a wild story, and I know some of you watching, you're like, oh God, I can't believe it. But just stick with me for 1 minute, and then I'll be quiet about it. I just believe that there has to be somebody behind creating the 100 trillion cells that make our bodies run. 100 trillion cells that all know what to do at the right time. If you think it's evolution, I think that's a bigger stretch than thinking that we have a creator that actually designed us a specific way. Okay, I'll stop. But it was a cool testimony from that guy. It really was. So thank you, Tees Crossed. Back to the content. And if you love more faith content, that's what we're about here. Yeah, B is 20 years. Super nice guy. Charlie Crenshaw is his name. You can find him. It's actually the nephew of Ben Crenshaw. So if you know golf, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Ben Crenshaw's nephew, 20-year drinker, alcoholic, and now has no desire to go back to it. And it is hard to fathom, but that's how cool our guy is. Apparel. Bogey Bros, Vessel. I know a lot of you people love Vessel. Lots of really nice golf bags around here. More content creators. Actually, it's the same guy. I love Vessel. Or, I mean, they make great stuff, but we're actually going to go to my guys, Sunday Golf. Great content creators, really cool bags, great design. And I'll see if we can find them on this side of the floor. The women's brands have been really impressive. Check us out. I just saw golf on there. Shoot. You'll have to comment later. If you could do that, it just popped up for a half second and I missed it. I will track you out. I'm happy to do it. If you're hopping on a little late, I'm a longtime broadcaster. Here's Sunday Golf. I was diagnosed with cancer in 2015, and it took me out of the content game or the broadcasting game. And so I do this as my outlet. Here's my guys from Sunday. This is Ron Burgundy right there. He's Ron Burgundy in an ad. So this travel bag, I traveled with these golf clubs. So I partner with Sunday, create content for them. They're great, but that's full disclosure. But this travel bag is outstanding. So well designed, soft case, flexible, not bulky, great padding up here. I travel just fine. And then this front pocket is detachable. So what I had to do to travel here is Southwest has changed their policies, as I'm sure many of you know, from 2 bags to 1 bag. So I traveled with a carry-on, and then I checked this in, and I didn't have enough room in my carry-on for all my clothes, so I put the clothes in here, and it worked out perfectly. They've got a new colorway for the Masters. This is the big rig bag, 14-way top, pockets for days, a magnetic pocket in the front, and I'm still carrying that Caddy Splash, by the way. It's felt line, it's perfect. Let me show you this again. And I'm not here because, again, I'm just affiliated with them. I'm here because they make a great product, and that's who I align myself with. I don't align myself with brands or clothing companies for no reason, you know, or just for clout. I know a lot of people are here for clout. They're here to gain followers. And that's fair and good. I'm not saying that there's necessarily anything wrong with that, but my purpose for being here is a little different. While I enjoy, you know, building a following, that does motivate me to keep going, but really what motivates me is creating content that serves, because I am service-minded. We're at Greg Norman. So some of these booths, so this would be one, right? It's like they're on lockdown, very private. Like you got to have a booth to check in, and if you're not on the list, they're not going to let you in. I've run into that a little bit. Not saying they do that, but there's a lot of brands that just don't want the riffraff going in there. No, that's fine. All well and good. Malbon is one of those brands. And I couldn't afford their hats, let alone any of their shirts. So we don't need to stop by there. Under Armour. Callaway Apparel. I really want to see if we see Barstool. Oh, here's Malbon is out in the distance. You probably can't see it, but I can. Penguin is one of those brands. I love Penguin, but they were like, nope, you cannot walk in our booth. Which, again, no problem if that's how you want to do it. But I am a big fan of Penguin. You know what I've seen like 7 million of? I'll shout out this brand. Rebecca's to me, she doesn't know what I'm talking about her, but it's Jones backpacks, okay? If you haven't heard of the brand Jones, I'm gonna show it to you right now. These guys, I'm telling you, everybody that is wearing a backpack here is wearing one of these. Hold on. Here's mine, Bandon Dunes, favorite golf course on the planet. Jones bag. I think this is the A1 or the A2. They only make a couple backpacks. It's freaking phenomenal. And I see that bag everywhere out here. All right, I feel like we're gonna run into Barstool at some point. We'll run into Breezy at some point. Yeah, we're close to Breezy. Maybe we can find Joey D. There's Jones. I mean, if I just would have walked another 4 feet, we would have found it. I'm going to say it really loud so they hear me. Best backpacks on the planet, right here. Best backpacks on the planet. No, I didn't catch anybody's attention. Okay. But there they are. Oh man, that colorway is really nice. Okay, we can move on. Making deals back here. Oh, bags on this side. And then I'll show you Malbon, because that's right in front of us. For those of you new hopping on, my name's John. The channel is Iron Sharpen Irons. We're at the PGA Show, and I have content that it's going to last me years. So if you want to see more of that, please subscribe. That motivate me. I'm closing in on 1,000 subscribers, and we really love to hit that milestone within the next day. We're close to 900, I think. And 1,000 is a milestone when you're in YouTube. If you hit that, you monetize, all that good stuff. I don't know which brand you were talking about, how much it is. Oh, the Jones backpacks? Probably Jones. So they are around $150, and it is worth every cent. I spent, maybe it's $135. I might have spent $135 on my backpack. So many pockets, and really it's perfect for me here at the show. Here's Malbon, so you can't get inside. That's it. You can't see anything. They probably charge you at the door to go in. I turned around and walked away when I said that. I just think I get it. Now it's trendy, and I get Fred Couples has hopped on, and I get the Jason Day wears it, and some of you that love that stuff. That's cool. I don't have a problem with it. What I do have a problem with it is making it unaffordable. And there's so many brands in golf that make things unaffordable. Example, Melon. If you have a Melon hat, kudos to you. I hope you didn't have to take out a second mortgage. Ooh, I'm getting a little spicy. A second mortgage to buy one of their hats, because I think they're close to $100 a hat. I mean, it's just insanity. I don't even know. I know they float. I know they do cool things, but that's just too much for me. Who's got the party going on? I don't know what party this is, but they got drinks flowing. Let's see if we can find Breezy. I think I went too far. And we'll try to find Barstool.
No.
Here's Breezy. I don't know if they're still at the booth. I have a hard time believing they are. Yeah, they were here earlier. They all cleared out. These guys love to hang and do whatever it is they do. Joey D. I don't get the upside down text on anything. If you have one of these hats, again, I'm not trying to knock any of you. I just don't understand it. I do love that slogan, though. Have a day. Great color. You know, you're seeing a lot around, obviously, the Masters Green. They do that all day. They'll make special polos. They'll all sell them for $100. And let's see. Oh, Barstool's right behind him. Oh, here are the guys. Here are the guys. Okay, I'm big fans. Not gonna lie, don't love the language, but big fans. And here's Barstool. Barstool has some really nice apparel on display here. I'll just show you it really quick. The girl dad stuff is really cool. And it's not a huge line, but I think it's well designed. That great, soft, cool material. Good colors. This is their first display at the show, and I think they did a really nice job. So kudos to Barstool. So we've been going for a minute here. If you're hopping on late, I'm going to end it, and you can start it from the top. We saw golf club manufacturers, so you can go back to that. We saw anything and everything. I will hang on for a minute in case there's any other questions, but I'm going to sign off here, give my voice a rest, say hello to Eli Manning, and we'll close this thing out. Thank you all. It's nice to have a little audience on here. It's nice to do these lives because it's a good long-form piece of content that I can post just for my purpose. And again, you all get a feel for what the PGA Show is. And of course, now that I'm saying I'm hopping off, I'm getting more viewers on. Not shocking. Let's see where we're at now. We are on the apparel side, and I guess we can do this and do a flyby here. More women's brands. They have a booth at the PGA Show. Is it Jody? It's Jody. And I don't know if I was calling you B. I don't know. I didn't see who you were talking about. Unfortunately, the comments are not very big on screen, and I don't have the best eyesight. So I'll hop off. Just email me, irons@gmail.com. I'll take care of you. Okay, guys, so this was it. I'll be back tomorrow, and maybe I'll do another live. But subscribe, like this, share it. That would be helpful to me. If you've enjoyed this at all, if you stayed on for a little bit, appreciate you, and we'll talk to you soon.